Going on YouTube, Cloverbells here, back with another Series 14 team video, and this is the fourth rental that we put out for the month of November. It is our Lunala Kyogre squad with Assault Vest Ferrothorn. So we've actually used this team twice throughout Series 12, and we brought it back again in Series 14 just because of how I like how it functions and how it plays, and I just really enjoyed using offensive Ferrothorn. It's able to take people by surprise, and it's got a cool move set here, and we'll get to it in a second. But first, let's look at Lunala here. So with Moongeist and Meteor Beam, those are pretty standard moves for Lunala, right? And the Meteor Beam, good for stuff like flying types and Incineroar. You're able to one-shot it because other than that, Incineroar does pose a threat. You do have Trick Room here again for speed control, so really cool. Speed control, bulky mon. That's why Lunala was so good, right? Because it's an aggressive, bulky Trick Room setter, and most Trick Room setters are they just don't really put out that much offense. But Lunala is able to do that, and I guess you can say Palkia is in that same category as well, right? Along with Calyrex. But again, these are like legendary, so you would expect them to be offensive, right? So, and of course, Power for that Meteor Beam here. And then moving on, this is our Kyogre again. 2 stab moves along with Ice Beam, but this Kyogre will have Mystic Water instead. We've already used Life Orb Kyogre, we've used Assault Vest Kyogre, now we're using Mystic Water Kyogre. And the thing with this EV spread with Kyogre is it's actually very slow, but still offensive enough. But then again, we've also added the bulk, right? And that's the thing with Kyogre on a Trick Room team. You're able to sacrifice that speed, and you're just able to invest more in its bulk, so this way it can take more attacks later on, right? Then from here, we have the Grimmsnarl again, of course. Every single team closing out Series 14, aka Sword and Shield, will have a Grimmsnarl because it's Clover special. It's got Thunder Wave this time rather than Scary Face. I just, at the time, really enjoyed Thunder Wave, so I just kept that. I didn't really bother switching the Grimmsnarl. Like playset, relatively standard here. We already know what this does, and of course, now we have the Life Orb Pokemon. It is going to be the Thundurus here, so, most teams might want to bring like a Landorus or maybe an Incineroar, especially for like the Lunala stuff, the Incineroar stuff. But if you have Thundurus here, you're able to discourage that, and then you're able to just go for Life Orb Airstreams, Life Orb Max Lightnings. This is another good answer to Kyogre stuff. Really good option. And then you have Foul Play, which is Max Darkness, so you can make Kyogre fast. But not only that with your Airstream, but again, drop special defenses. Then Kyogre can just clean up from the back, right? And that's the whole idea with Foul Play. So cool tech move there. I actually wouldn't say it's a tech move. I think it's one of the more common moves, other than the fighting move, right? Then from here, we have the Incineroar. Again, just like the Grimmsnarl, we're adding for the defensive backbone here. Intimidate, fake out pressure along with Parting Shot, able to weaken the opponent. Really good in Trick Room teams. Also really good against other Trick Room teams. Good against Zacian, good against Groudon. Sort of, right? Because you can intimidate the Groudon, but you can't really take too many Precipice Blades. You do have the safety goggles this time. There is no Shuka Berry. This is just for like the Amoonguss stuff, so just be aware of that. But yeah, we know what this does. And then here's the offensive Ferrothorn that I've been talking about. So with this set, you have Gyro Ball, Power Whip, Knockoff, and Body Press, and again, it is Assault Vest. So the idea here with Ferrothorn is you can Dynamax it in Trick Room, and what you can do is go for those Steel Spikes. Of course, it's your stab move. You can make Lunala or Kyogre bulky. You can make your own Instant bulky as well. And then when your max is done, you have a bunch of defense boosts, and now your Body Press starts hitting like a truck, right? And speaking of Body Press, when you're Dynamax, you can go for Max Knuckle. So now, maybe even your Thundurus or Instant or Grimmsnarl can now hit harder, but also your Ferrothorn hits harder. So now you have harder hitting Power Whips, which is really good. Same with Knockoff for that reason. And then Knockoff also, again, another good Dynamax move. You're able to go for that same Max Darkness play, help Kyogre or Lunala, just clean up from the back with the special defense reduction. And again, you're also able to use this outside of Dynamax, just for like the Calyrex stuff, and just able to one-shot them. And again, Body Press, again, after those defense boosts, now you have a hard-hitting Body Press, just like we said. But yeah, it's a really cool set, and I've enjoyed using it throughout Series 12, so now hopefully we can make use of it in Series 14. But yeah, that's the team. So this is the last rental that we put out. Is it the last team that we'll use in Sword and Shield? Is this finally the last one? I have one more surprise left for you guys in the next one, and I feel like it's a fitting way to close out our Series 14 content. So, and in general, our Sword Shield content. But first, let's go ahead and use this team. So let's just go straight into the ranked battles. LTL, learn to lose? The heck is this? Oh no. Oranguru Calyrex. Instruct, Water Spout, Instruct, Glacial Lance. Oh Jesus. This is where I wish I had Blank Guard. Oh man, okay. However, how do I want to do this? You know, I gotta be honest, Ferrothorn actually looks really good here. So if he wants to set up Trick Room, he's more than happy to do that. Oranguru looks difficult. And he can also go the fast route with like Tornadus Aleki too, right? Yikes. Okay. Maybe I just go the slow way. Jeez, he could lead like so many things. I feel like Thundurus also looks okay here as well. Like maybe Thundurus? Maybe Thundurus Kyogre? I feel like could be a good thing. Thundurus Kyogre. Right? And then Ferrothorn in the back along with Lunala. We're not bringing Incin seems like a an interesting play here, but you know, I guess that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna lock in. Okay. Try this. If he brings Regieleki, we think more. But yeah. You almost have to bring a Lecky, right? Like, that's the thing. Like, he sees I have Lunala. Do you really bring, like, Tornadus into this stuff? Alright, what do we got? Yeah, I figured he might try this. So, there it is. Oranguru Calyrex. Okay. So, Max Darkness looks like a fantastic play here. I gotta be honest. Like, Max Darkness looks great. And if he wants to set up Trick Room, he can, I guess. But like, what's his like Trick Room option? I don't really know. I kind of want to just blow him up. So like, I actually just Dynamax and just like click Water Spout, and that should be it, right? Because special defense drops. Let's see what happens here. Unless he maxes the Calyrex, that could be a thing. You know, but we will see. I mean, you might think, oh, I can't lift the double O. Yeah, you actually cannot. Because like we have too much pressure here. Like there's no redirection for him. He has to like almost max this. So we max first. But like, the thing is, he might max his Calyrex, but then we have Lunala in the black. And then he can't really set up Trick Room because we're blowing it up with Water Spout. And I don't think there's a sash on that Oranguru. I think it's just Mental Herb. So yeah. Oh wow, he is maxing. So yeah, he doesn't have a choice here. Now the thing that I'm worried about, of course, is like, is the Water Spout after the special defense drop enough? I don't think it is. But we're gonna find out. Alright, it all depends on this like Max Darkness damage. Okay, so he's actually just doing that. Oh, that's a very fast Oranguru. Is that Scarf? Okay, so there's the policy. Alright. He crit my Thundurus, and there's the... Oh! Choice Scarf on the thing. Oh, that's very interesting. Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna find out if this Calyrex is gonna live a -1 SpDef Water Spout. And again, we have Mystic Water, and nothing lives, and that's the combo. That's all you gotta do, folks. That's it. Okay, he had to try max. He had to try and live. There it is. As clean of a game one as it gets. Alright. What do you got? That's why you run Max Darkness on Thundurus, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Kyogre? Oh, guess what's getting an Airstream there? Tornadus. Ooh, okay, I see. Alright, I mean, but the problem is again, we just have so much pressure that it just doesn't matter. I mean, honestly, I don't even need to. I'm just gonna zap the ogre. I don't need to do anything. Honestly, just water spout. Like, there's just no reason why I can't do this. He can't kill me. Like, there's the tailwind. Okay, yeah, I understand, but there's the Origin Pulse. Ooh, that's that actually almost killed Thundurus there. All right, so I do respect that part, but now again, here is the Max Lightning, and Ogre goes down, and now we click the Water Spout button, and that's it. So he had to try it, but again, in the back, think about what we have in the back. We have Ferrothorn in the back, right? So we have Ferrothorn and Lunala, which was more than enough to handle Kyogre and this stuff. All right, yeah, there's a Sash. Okay. So now we just click Ice Beam and the game is over. So I can just like guard here just because, and then just click Ice Beam. It doesn't really matter what he does. He just cancels the battle. Yep, there it is. That's it. Max Darkness, Water Spout. All right. That's why you need redirection. Neo the Artist. Oh my goodness. Is this the team from PokeSports? Is this that Tyranitar Calyrex team? And with a Rotom-Mow? There's just no way, right? Let me check this real quick. But Tyranitar, okay. Let me just spot check this real quick. I mean, it's always cool to use a Tyranitar, right? In VGC. And you're gonna see a lot of it in you know, in Scarlet and Violet. Is this the same one that was posted? Yeah, it is. Alrighty. Very, very interesting. Okay, we got an Arcanine with Will-O-Wisp, Snarl, Protect, Flare Blitz. Zacian with Imprison. Oh my goodness. The Calyrex is Specs with Trick, and the Tyranitar is Stone Edge, Assurance, Foul Wave, Thunder Wave. What a set. Oh my goodness. What the heck? Alright. One thing to note is the Zacian is rather slow. It is jolly, but it's slow. There's an Assault Vest on that Rotom. My goodness. What was the person thinking when they made this? So, the Gastrodon's annoying, but, you know, again, Trickum looks really good here. As well as Instant. Like, I just want to go with, like... Actually, yeah, let's just do this. The same 4. You know, honestly. But, like, yeah, this will be quite interesting, I should say. It would be cool if he leads the Arcanine. But I don't know. Like, he has to bring Gastrodon, but we have a Ferrothorn for this. And he's got to bring the two homies, and then what's his, like, 4th? Tyranitar Calyrex. Oh, so it's actually Tyranitar. Okay. And again, that T-Tar does have Thunder Wave. Alright. Cool. I think. So the thing is, our Kyogre is very slow. So now we take away Tyranitar's Rain, which is actually really cool. I know that T-Tar is Sash. And that Calyrex is Specs. It is Specs. So if I can just blow it right up right here, right now, that would be very good. And he can't really get speed control because he has no way to get Trick. So honestly, this is just a simple Airstream over here on the Calyrex slot. And this is just a simple Water Spout. Now again, I'm going to be taking a lot of damage here, but that's okay. That is okay. And he might want to switch the T-Tar out. Yeah. He wants to switch the T-Tar out, and this is probably Gastrodon, and I probably should have called that because I just remembered he had a Gastrodon here. But yeah, I could have also Ice Beamed that slot, but either way, yeah, he might even like max the Gastrodon. But again, we have Ferrothorn in the back, so it's not terrible. It's not terrible. We are Life Orb, and we can always go for, you know, Foul, Max Darkness, Ice Beam onto that Gastrodon. There's the Ash Blast. It's going to hurt a lot, by the way. But again, we do have the Airstream here, so here it is. So we'll kill the Calyrex at the very least. Alright, we will make the Gastrodon +1 though. But again, not a huge deal, methinks. Not a huge deal. And there is a Water Spout, so we'll give the Storm Drain to the Gastrodon. The one thing that he can do now is switch in the Tyranitar, which is a little unfortunate, but that's okay. Okay, and now he might even just max the Gastrodon. But if he does that, that's not bad, right? Because we have the Ferrothorn. Okay. So there's that. It's just we have to deal with this T-Tar. You might even just max this T-Tar. There is Tyranitar yet again. And now, but again, the goal is still the same. Like, I'm still going to blow it up. And then, I know, what does he have? Zacian in the back? Yeah, you might have Zacian, but I can also, like, I'm going to ignore the Gastrodon. I think I have to remove T-Tar just because I have Lunala in the back. So, yeah, I'm just going to... I'm going to go for the Darkness play once again. Now, it's not going to do a whole lot, but it is going to be enough where, like, Water Spout can beat it. Do I still do this? Or do I switch out into, like, Ferrothorn here? I'm going to still do it just because I need to remove the T-Tar. Alright, so he is maxing. He is maxing. And because I'm out of the rain, yeah, he has to max the Gastrodon. That's okay. As long as I can remove Tyranitar, that's okay by me. Still fine. Still okay. 1.5. Alright, so there's the Max Darkness. Alright, this is a +2 Gastrodon now. That's about to come in and wreak havoc. Havoc, I should say. So we'll lose the Kyogre, but that's okay. We do have Lunala coming in eventually. Alright, so we'll boost the Gastrodon yet again. That's okay. I just need to remove the T-Tar out. We actually don't even kill the T-Tar because of the sand. Alright, and there's the Foul Play. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so Kyogre lives. It is a Max Hailstorm. Alright, on to the Thunder. So that should kill the Thunders, in all honesty. Yeah, it does. Okay, and he has this stuff now. Okay. But we do have Ferrothorn. We do have the Ferrothorn. Okay. And again, this T-Tar has no Protect. And the T-Tar is out of the sand. And it is just a leftover set. But again, it does have Yelan, but it's not really going to do much. Let's see. Let me think about this. Yeah, I'm going to go into Lunala here. I'm going to set up the Trick Room now. And go into, you know, the thing. So here's what we do. We do... The thing is the T-Char will... That's okay. We're going to still Trick Room anyway. And... I will Ice Beam this slot. I can't get the Gastrodon any more boost. So Ice Beam is going to come over here. Okay. So there's the Ice Beam. So that'll take out the T-Tar. Okay, so that's good. And it all depends on what this Gastrodon decides to do. It is a Max Quake. Alright, but if that's into Lunala, we'll be okay. Oh, wow, he's going to let the Kyogre live here. I don't know if that's the play. Okay, and there's the Trick Room. So, Gastrodon has one more turn to max. Doesn't have Yawn yet. Alright. Alright, and I do want to preserve the Kyogre as much as I can. Alright. Oh, he didn't bring Zacian, he brought the Rotom. What the heck? Oh man. I don't know. He brought the Rotom. Okay, well, luckily for me, this Rotom does not have Protect. Because I'm looking at it. Yeah, I'm looking at the set. Alright, so Kyogre, you're gonna come back here. Alright. And, you know, Ferrothorn should be able to pin this Gastrodon slot. Holy cow. Why would you not bring Zacian? Very, very interesting. Alright, so Kyogre, you did your job. We're gonna save you. We're gonna go into this guy. The MVP of the team, as I like to say. Alright, and there is a Max Quake. Alright, now, again, where's this going? Does go into Lunala. That does so much damage, actually. That does way too much damage. Okay. And, oh, he's actually slower than Lunala. That's not great. Okay, but he crit my Ferrothorn, actually. Okay, but again, my question remains: how does he beat the other thing? It's a very slow Rotom, I must say. All right, he has leftovers, but again, none of these mons have Protect. That thing dies to a Gyro Ball. So here's Kyogre one more time. Alright. Alright, and now we have the rain back, which is great news for me. And the Gastrodon is small now. After all those water boosts. Yeah, turn 1 I should have just called the switch and just air shooting that slot. But still okay. But now what we can do is we can protect this turn, so this way we don't die to Rotom. Like, does the Rotom have a fire move? No, it's just grass and electric. So that's fine by me. So we're just going to protect on this slot. He might just Electro Web. I don't think it really matters a whole lot. And then just Power Whip over here. Get rid of this thing. Alright. So we'll protect on the Ogre here, keeping it around for one more turn. And the Ferrothorn will be able to go for this Gyro Whip, Pyro Whip, and just remove the Gastrodon from the game. So great job there. And again, we have an Assault Vest on this Ferrothorn, so there's that. And there's another Electro Web. Alright. And again, hitting the Ferrothorn for some damage. And it is Assault Vest, but again, he's just making my Ferrothorn slower. How many turns does TR left? 2 turns, so I think he just kills the Kyogre here. But again, I'm going to try to like get off an Ice Beam. Keyword is try, but I do have Knockoff, which could be good. But I think Body Press is just ultimately a little bit better here, you know, just because I have so much defense. Alright, but here we go. Body Press, this should do a good amount of damage, I would say. It did some damage. There is Electro Web, so Kyogre, you did your best. Alright, but again, it is going to go down here. Alright, and now he has to just rely on like Thunderbolts. Alright. But I'm gonna say we can pull it out. Alright, this is Body Press. This is Knockoff. Alright, knocking off the Assault Vest is not gonna do anything, but yeah. Another Body Press. Again, chipping away at this Rotom. So we're gonna need 2 more of these. And he finally goes for the Thunderbolt. Again, we have an Assault Vest, so it's not really gonna do anything. Mentions return to normal, so he does have more Thunderbolts, but I think we're just going to be able to pull this off just because we're able to outlast this Rotom. Unless he crits, but even then. Alright, so here's another Thunderbolt. I mean, his way to win is like to either crit and hacks me. Alright, no para there, so there's another Body Press. Alright, I think one more should do it. And again, the crit is just not going to be enough. Now he's going for Volt Switch. Alright, again, that doesn't do anything anyway. Alright, so Thunderbolt is better because it has more base damage, and there it is. Ferrothorn able to clean up in the end game, despite my mistake turn 1 by not calling the Gastrodon switch. I called it after I clicked my moves, but that's okay. GG's to Neo. At first I thought that name was Chad, but his name is Chalk. Or Chak. Okay, Moltres on a Sun team. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, Moltres is not good news for Lunala, but it's pretty okay for Thundurus. And Thundurus actually does well against 4 of his Pokemon. You know, just besides the Zacian and the Groudon. And truth be told, because we have a slow Kyogre, I think we can overtake the weather here with Thundurus. Like, he might switch in something like Venusaur and whatnot, but like, yeah, I think Yeah, man. I mean, like, Incin also looks good in the back. So, truth be told, like, I'm just gonna do Thundurus. Okay, Whimsicott is actually a problem because he has Tailwind. Maybe Thundurus Lunala is the play. Could be the play. It's just that... You know what? I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that. Do I think... I feel like these two is just really good. Alright, we don't really have time to debate here. I'm just gonna go with Incin in the back. And just roll with it. Okay. Let's try this. I'm very curious as to how this does. Because I can always switch out the Thundurus and go with Incin and try and Trick Room with the Lunala. You know, or even like pivot in the Kyogre. That kind of thing. Moltres Whimsicott. Oh boy. Alright. Well, we can zap that Moltres right now, right here. I'm pretty sure I can take a... you know, a thingamajiggy. Can go for Trick Room here. The Moltres Max Darkness into... We have a bulky Lunala. It depends on this Moltres set. I want to say it depends on this Moltres set. See, to me, I think he's scared to, like, try. But I am not scared. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna Airstream this thing. And I'm gonna swap in my Kyogre. Okay. He might even swap into Groudon here, which could be also very interesting. But I feel like he just wants to be like aggressive, max the Moltres, and just click Max Darkness into my Lunala. So we'll see how this goes. He might have even taunted my Lunala, because I did not see an answer to Trick Room on his team. So we'll see if I can get this right. Alright. So he did stay in, so no Groudon swap. Ah, yeah, see? He's trying to be aggressive here. So this looks like it's just Tailwind and like Max Darkness into Kyogre, right? At least that's what I think it is. But the problem here is you're just gonna proc Defiant. Okay, so here we go. Alright, there is the Tailwind. So this Moltres is officially faster. I'm gonna say he just went for Max Dark. What if I just click Max Lightning into your Moltres, man? Oh, he went into the Thundurus. Is that... Oh, that is not a Life Orb Moltres. Alright, well, thank you for doing that. Okay. You dropped my special defense, but... Yeah, I mean, you did go for Airstream. I mean, you did go for Tailwind. But now, the question is... It's not even Sash either. Is your Moltres at +1 faster... At +2 faster than my Thundurus at +1? It remains to be seen. Again, you proc my Defiant. And your Groudon is going to have to do a lot of work here, which I would imagine does come in. Yep, it does come in. Okay. Now Groudon is +2. But if I can make Kyogre +2, that would be great. But honestly, I think I'm just going to zap you. And just go into... Do I want to? Kind of want to. Then I can have full weather control later on. So yeah, let me just go into Incin actually. Yeah, I'm gonna go into Incin actually. I don't want to lose the Ogre just yet. We'll intimidate the Groudon. I'm gonna have to pray I live here. But that was not a Life Orb Moltres. Okay. Oh, it's White Herb. Okay, that's bad for me. Okay. Oh, it is an Airstream. Ooh, that went into the Kyogre slot. So if he went for P-Blades, good play, but I don't know if it's good enough. Oh, Rock Slide. Oh, that's not the play. Alright, it actually may have been. But anyway, this is Max Lightning. Goodbye, Moltres. Alright, so now your thingy, your Moltres just got zapped. And I have one more turn to get an Airstream boost. Okay. And now I can get full weather control later on if I so choose. It all depends on your last mon here. And it is Charizard. Oh my goodness. Okay, Charizard does have Heat Wave stuff. What is the turns on Tailwind? 2 turns. I have to save Incin. I'm gonna swap my Thundurus. Actually, I'm gonna let Thundurus die here. Truth be told, I am gonna let Thundurus die here. I would like to go into Kyogre. Rock Slide did hurt. Yeah, I'm just gonna get some damage here. Some damage on Groudon. Charizard can just die immediately, so I'm just gonna preserve that. Let's go into you. Let's take away some of Charizard's power. I would love to get an Airstream. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it off, but I'm gonna try my absolute best. Here is the Ogre. Changing the weather on the Zard. And the Groudon. Groudon goes for Rock Slide. Misses the Thundurus. That's actually big. Kyogre dodges. Heat Wave. Oh, it does still kill the Thundurus. Ah. Okay, but now we get an Incin. And now... And it was Life Orb Zard. Okay. Yeah, now we definitely get an Incin. He has one more turn left of Tailwind. Honestly, yeah, this is correct. Charizard may be Life Orb, but in the rain it just doesn't do a whole lot of damage. And now we get a free Intimidate onto Groudon, which is actually really nice for me. And I don't want to risk missing here, so I'm just going to fake out you. And honestly, I'm just clicking the Water Spout button. I don't care what Zard can do to Groudon here. There's the... Oh, it's Protect Groudon. Oh, that's very interesting. Okay. Oh, double Protect. Ooh. That's also interesting. Alright. Okay. So everything double protected. So that was your last turn of Tailwind. Now what I would love to do is go for a Parting Shot here on the Groudon. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it off. I might. He might even just double the Kyogre slot here with Hurricane. This is hard. I'm going to try my best here. We're going to Parting Shot. We're going to try. I'm still going to click Water Spout. Let's see how much damage I can do. Maybe I could have just gone for like Origin Pulse. Oh, that's going to do a lot of damage here. Alright. Maybe not. It's good damage. And does he have Hurricane? He has to, right? It's like your #1 move. Oh, it's Air Slash. That's going to do a lot. But I still should be able to live as long as I don't flinch. There's the Life Orb Recoil. And I don't miss. So this is still like a very strong, hard-hitting Water Spout, all things considered. Yeah, see, Charizard just goes down. And that's why I wasn't scared. Like, I could have gone like Origin Pulse, actually. That probably would have just won me the game, actually. But I was just afraid of missing. But now, because I wasn't afraid of missing, now I just have complete control here. And Lunala, we don't even need to click Trick Room here. We're fine. We can just click Moongeist Beam, and that should be it. And I even have, like, Ice Beam over here if I want. You can't really kill both of us. I mean, there's another P-Blaze, and there's the problem with missing on a restricted like that, and Kyogre actually lives on 1. This is why you do the Clover Bells EVs. May I say? This is why you do the Clover Bells EVs, because you have both, and you survive with 1 HP, and Lunala cleans up anyway. Just to add insult to injury, you know, Groudon did all that work, but unable to defeat the Kyogre. GG's to chat. And there it is, folks. There is our final rental that I have made for Series 14. And again, Lunala Kyogre. What a combo. You wouldn't think that these two would do so well, but along with the power of Kyogre, a slow, bulky Kyogre, might I add, which came in the clutch. Actually, it didn't really matter in that Game 3. But yeah, that's the role that it plays. And again, you know, against those annoying Gastrodons, you just bring Ferrothorn, they can't do anything, right? The only thing ironically, the only thing we didn't get to use was the Grimmsnarl. Okay, and very surprising, right? Because it's the mod that I've used the most in Gen 8. But we just didn't really need it. We just did a bunch of pressure with Thundurus and friends, and we got Trick Room options late, and then that's all we needed to do. So yeah, if you still want to keep playing Sword and Shield for the last week or so, give this one a go and let me know how you do. But now I have just one last surprise, and then we'll get ready for Scarlet and Violet, right? But for now, this is it. So yeah, here we go. We'll be back with another video in the next one, guys. Peace out and have a good night.